Welcome, Taurus and Taurus cross watchers, to your mini weekly love reading. So we have the High Priestess for you. We're going to get a card for your person and a card for the situation between you. Hold on for a second. This may be specific, okay? I feel like you're waiting for an apology, and it kind of feels like you are freezing somebody out until that happens. And listen, it's not that you're, like, giving someone the cold shoulder, you're kind of playing games or anything. Okay, it's not that kind of an energy. It's more this person did something, and until an apology is received, they no longer have access to you, right? If it doesn't feel like you're doing it with a punishing sort of you need to be in control kind of vibe, it's more you're not putting up with that. And it's almost like either this person, it feels like the kind of energy where if the apology never comes, it's going to keep being real cold for them. It feels for like, depending on how big the situation, right? It's almost like it's a line in the sand on this one. This is something that it's almost like regardless of how you feel about this person and this situation, this is not an acceptable behavior. It's almost like it's kind of that energy of you're teaching this person, like you're conscious. It's not the cards telling you, hey, this is what you're doing. I feel like you're making a conscious decision that this person needs to be, like, you're teaching them that that's not going to work. You know what I mean? That's a deal breaker. That's not acceptable. There's nothing that can be anything like that you're going to accept. So it's when people do that with the expectation or the kind of like, if they don't get the apology, they're going to go get it. You know what I mean? Or they're going to kind of maybe cave, or they're trying to manipulate the situation to get something out of it. That's one thing, right? But you're not giving this person the cold shoulder to manipulate something. You're giving them the cold shoulder because otherwise this isn't going to work out. If the message does not get through loud and clear to this person, then I actually am feeling like then it's almost like you're done. I say almost. It doesn't feel like it's almost. It feels like I feel like from your perspective, the energy I'm picking up right now, you do see this person as being able to get it, but until they get it and acknowledge it, then things are going to stay as they are. It does feel like it feels like it would kind of break your heart, I'm going to be honest, if you had to completely cut this person out. But it's almost like it would break it a little bit less knowing that they're okay with a deal breaker. If you had to, if it's a final sort of thing, right? What's going on with Taurus's person? I really love your energy today. Taurus's person. Oh. Okay. Before I pull out my jump to conclusions mat, okay, and I hopscotch across the desk here, I think that you are quite taken with this person. I feel like you are really hoping that they'll come around. Whoops. But it does feel like there's something, damn it. We have the Five of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords as the energy between you guys. And then we have the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I do feel like you are spending some time sorting this out intellectually. And it does feel like you seem to have the capability to kind of, when I say meet this person halfway, it doesn't mean that you're giving up on the, you kind of having this line in the sand. It doesn't mean you're going to let this person treat you in a way that you're not okay with. It does mean that you're not going to, it's almost like if they apologize, you would accept the apology. That's kind of meeting the halfway, if that makes sense. I'm just not so sure that this person gets it yet. It's almost like, damn it. It's the kind of energy of somebody that is sticking to their guns. It's like almost kind of feeling like they didn't do anything wrong. It's almost like I was hearing, they seem to feel they hadn't, this might be specific, hadn't made a commitment to you yet, and they didn't owe you an explanation. And they're kind of over here like, well, Taurus is going to come around. It'll be fine. I feel like it's not even entering their awareness that this could be it. Do you know what I mean? That like whatever line they crossed, it's crossed. Or whatever they did to kind of go right up to that line and step on it. Whatever they did, this person seems to have no ability to conceptualize a world where you leave. So of course they're going on about their their business, you know, skipping along, happy, fine, figuring that everything's just going to work out. And like, I feel like this person's somebody, I'm going to be honest, I feel there's a little bit of like a selfish vibe. You know what I mean? It's almost like people have to come to this person. I want to say that it feels like they are, it's almost this energy of you're kind of saying to this person, and it might be like the overall energy, right? Not an actual conversation. It's almost like you're saying to this person, like, listen, that's not okay. And it's almost like, and for you personally, you need acknowledgement of what happened. Almost like an admission of guilt and an apology to move forward, because that's what you need here in order to continue on with this person. And they seem to be somebody that learned or had to learn how to be almost like independent. But they took that ball and they ran up a damn hill with it. You know what I mean? And it's almost like they use their independence. It's like either it's the shield or it's the sword, but it's a weapon nonetheless. And this person genuinely does not feel like you're going to walk. There's nothing in them that says that Taurus is going to walk. And that's not the case, right? This person seems to feel that it's like, it feels like you both seem to feel like you were kind of building something, right? It's like the both of you were working on, I don't know if you can see this little tree here, right? But that you were really laying some good groundwork for a really great connection here. And it's like, yes, that's true, but you're still willing to walk. You know what I mean? It's like that's irrelevant to what's required here for you to continue to allow this person to be in your life. And they don't see it that way from what I'm seeing right now. I feel like this person seems to think that like you're going to go read this is so strange, that you're going to go read a magazine somewhere and have some sort of epiphany and kind of come running back to them. And that's not to say that you have, okay? It just feels like they seem to think that you're going to figure it out. And like, yeah, you did figure it out. And like, and what you need is a freaking apology. And that doesn't mean that you need an apology to move on and forgive them and so on and so forth. Okay. It's more that if this person wants you to continue to trust them, they have to take responsibility for what they did. And they are, it feels like they're somehow trying to put the responsibility to deal with it on you. They do not want to take responsibility. Actually, I think we'll use this stack. I feel like people may be trying to, or at least one person, maybe two. Oh, so we have the Father of, or sorry, this would be the King of Wands reversed with the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. I feel like your person in the past was taught how to relate to other people by somebody that was an opportunist. That's not an excuse, okay? We all know that. We all are responsible to heal our own past. I do feel that this person, it's almost like whatever it is that you're doing, however it is that you handle yourself here, I feel like it's exactly what they freaking well need, because otherwise this person is going to continue on in the belief that people just come back. Everyone's going to come back and they can kind of get away with things, right? Maybe they'll have to make some sort of reparation in one way or another, or like sweet talk you or something, but they seem to feel that everybody just, they're at the top of everybody's list. And I feel like it almost feels, so it may not be the actual situation, but I feel like there was I'm going to be honest, it does feel like it was a male role model. It doesn't have to be, it could be female, but there was a role model in this person's life that taught them how to manipulate like that. And it's almost like that role model knew what they were doing, but did it anyway. But they seem to have talked this person into truly believing that BS rather than like just using it as a tool. And I'm going to be honest, I feel like this person, it's almost like if the two of you are supposed to meet and they haven't taken responsibility and have given no indication that they're going to do so, they seem to just be able to, or they seem to feel that they should be able to just kind of walk back into your life and with nothing, and like nothing ever happened. It's almost like they feel that you'll kind of dance to their tune to get their attention again. It just kind of like, my brain just got warm. You know, that feeling of like, holy God almighty. Sorry, I'm not trying to be dramatic. I apologize. It just, that just kind of floored me. I do feel like this person has the potential to be not that. I mean, we all do, right? It just feels like they seem to be so far gone. They're so used to getting exactly what they want. That they're kind of off in their own little world. I feel like, I'm going to be honest, if this role model is a part of this person's life still and knows about you, I actually feel that this role model is happy that this person is messing it up with you, because they see you as someone that would really ground this person. And it's almost like, if it's kind of the energetics of, you see through their game, through the role model's game. And I feel like this role model, if they're still in this person's life, they're running that same game on your person here too. And I feel like your influence or presence in this person's life would slowly but surely expose that. So it's almost like they are knowing it's going to hurt this person in the long run. They see it, they could stop it, but they're allowing this person to mess this up because that's what serves their interest. So, from what I'm seeing here, it doesn't feel like you need any encouragement to stick to your guns on this one. I feel like you've already made the decision. It just feels like this. I kind of want to give you a more like definitive ending to it, but it's just where it's at, right? So if this reading resonated, I hope that it was helpful. I hope it brought you some clarity. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're usually here, welcome. I'm back to the regular schedule because I'm not quite as sick anymore. So it'll be Thursday and Sunday uploads. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Much love. Bye.